Happy Mother's Day.
Woohoo! I bought myself a necklace because
Aww.
I didn't have high hopes for my husband. My kids did good. Well, one of my kids, she's in my class, so I knew what I was getting. It was really cute. It was like this little mug with like her picture in it and some flowers. They weren't the color I would have picked, but it's fine. She picked it out and it's like, okay, it's cute. And then my first grader made me, well, they painted like a big birdhouse. I don't know how the teacher got these because she has a bunch of kids, like the huge birdhouses.
Wow.
And I put it outside, so I don't know, maybe we'll have a bird.
Oh, yay.
It was really cute.
Yay. So I'll tell you what I asked Paul for Mother's Day. And I feel so there's that voice in your head, like my voice is like, but Lisa, that's like crappy. So I told him, I said, all I want for Mother's Day is a night at a hotel by myself.
That sounds nice.
And I was like, I want a night at a hotel by myself. And then like we got to talking, and I was like, and if you wanted to throw in a massage. So like, but that was like all I wanted was a silence.
Yes.
Like I just wanted a night, so he said he'd do like a massage too. So
yes.
But then he's like, we have to wait till we move because like I don't want to spend money right now. So I'm like, okay.
Okay, but you save it for a day when like someone has an explosive diaper or like everything's just going terribly, and be like, hey Paul, remember that one time I am redeeming my coupon.
I'm cashing that in. Oh man, it's weird. So like I've I told several other people about this, and they're like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, and people, like somebody was joking around, like mothers don't want to spend Mother's Day with their children, I'm like, it's just like, this is a funny, and it's true. But like when I'm in the house and they're in the house, I feel bad not being with them. Like today, like it was Mother's Day, so Paul would have been totally fine if I just wanted to like be in the bedroom doing my own thing. But there's something about being in the house. Like I feel terrible if I'm not with them. But then like if I were to go out, like I'd be like so happy being like out. But it's like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. I mean, they're never like totally out of mind, but it's that same kind of thing. Like, so I would feel like I feel like a bad mom if I'm in the house and not hanging out with them. But like if I go somewhere, then that's fine. I don't know, it's weird. But I have a game to play with you.
I am so excited. So Lisa texted me about this morning, and I've been looking forward to it all day.
We're gonna play Mother's Day Would You Rather. I just have 10 things that I came up with. So number 1, would you rather sleep in late or take an afternoon nap?
I'm gonna say for me, I'd like to sleep in, because after I take an afternoon nap, I get like that weird groggy feeling, and I can't like shake it off. And I'm like, ugh. So even if I like down a cup of coffee, I still have that weird fuzzy feeling. I don't know.
Yeah. See, I'm the same way. Like I never liked taking naps ever, because I feel like if I take a nap, I wake up feeling sick or something. Like, so I'm the same. I definitely would rather sleep in. So unfortunately, there's so much loud like screaming and loud noises in my house that like this morning, Paul's nice enough to like let me stay in bed. He got up with Lily, but then I was up like 10 minutes later. Like there's no, I was like, well, okay, I guess I'm up. Like, what am I gonna do in here by myself? Like nothing. So anyway, so number 2, would you rather get a massage or get your hair done?
So I'm really ticklish. Like it's a miracle we even have children. I am so ticklish. So I've never had a real massage. I've had a chiropractor work on me when I was pregnant because my back was just so bad. So that's the closest I've ever had to a massage. So I'm gonna say get my hair done, because even that, it like tickles me and I feel, I don't know, it's so bad. I'm so ticklish.
I love massages, but I think I'd rather get my hair done, because So I'm the opposite. Like I'm one of those, like I love scalp massages. Like that's like my favorite thing in the whole world. So if you ever want to make me feel pampered and like send me to the salon so I can like get my scalp rubbed while they're washing my hair, because it's like my favorite thing. And like people playing with my hair, oh, I love it. Like I don't know why. I don't know. It's just like you ever want to know all my secrets, like scratch my head.
I feel like guys don't really understand that because, well, guys who have like short hair, because there's something with long hair that just makes it feel really good when you're
Yeah.
like massaging your scalp. Whereas I feel like when you have short hair, it doesn't feel the same. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
I actually have something to say about that because I had cancer, so I lost all my hair. So I had both for a while. I had really short hair. So the follicles, like if they're like really short, it's more like I don't know, it's not they're not as soft. It's more like
Mhm.
kind of bristly, I guess. And so like when I just had like really short, like little like bristles because it was short, like I had to sleep, couldn't sleep on a normal pillow because it would hurt. Like it would just like pull on
Oh.
them and like, yeah. So I think there's something about like if the hair's longer, it's softer, there's like more, I don't know, they're stronger. So I mean, it might just hurt if your hair's super short. I don't know.
Mhm.
But
That's
yeah,
interesting.
I thought about actually making because I found so those micro plush blankets, that's the only thing I could sleep on. So I would put
Mhm.
those over my pillow. And I actually thought about making a bunch of like pillowcases and selling them for like cancer patients.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. I gotta learn how to like make pillowcases and I gotta buy all the, and I don't have
Oh,
time to do stuff.
it's
So
so easy. It's 3 seams. Lisa, you could totally do this. It's just a rectangle. You buy a yard, or maybe it's a yard and a half. I can't remember. Like a yard of fabric, and you just go zip, 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 and you're done. Like you just turn it inside out. Lisa, you could do this. I'm gonna cheerlead you and be like, yes, Lisa, go, go.
that's one of the things that like they never talk about is like, you know, you lose your hair, which is already traumatizing, but then now it hurts to sleep. So like what do you do anyway? Yeah, sorry, that took a turn. Number 3, would you rather shop in peace or shower in peace? So caveat here is if you pick shower in peace, no matter what you're buying or shopping for, you have your kids there. And
Uh-huh.
then the same goes for like if you pick, you know, I'd rather shop in peace, every time you shower, your kids are in the bathroom.
Oh, that's hard. I think I would like to shop in peace because that's a longer experience.
That's what Paul said. I asked him that question. He was like, shopping takes longer.
Yes. I feel like I could just turn on some fun music or something and turn the shower thing into like a dance party where like they're on one side and I'm on the other side. But it would be really nice if I could just go shopping without someone being like, can we buy this? Can we buy this? This is so cool. I want candy. I'm hungry. Can I go potty?
Yeah, I agree. I think yeah, it's because it takes longer. But then I was thinking like the only thing that's weird is like there's like a certain age where I would feel like it would be like less appropriate. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for them
And
to be
maybe
in the
that's just like
bathroom.
society or something. But I'm like, I really like my
Okay,
privacy though.
I have a funny story. So I was with my parents and we were staying at this friend's house, and the woman there was in her late 40s, early 50s ish.
Mhm.
And she, I had never really met her before, but she had a way with herself where she could just talk to you and you would like open all your secrets to her. And so that
Cool.
night she's like, okay, here's your room. You're going to sleep in here. And she sits on the bed. She's like, how's your love life? And I was like I was like in 12th grade and I was like, what?
Oh my gosh.
So we just talked. And then the next day I was taking a shower and I locked the door, but she had to come in and get something. And I'm in the shower, like water's
Oh no.
running. And she's like, hey, Brittany, it's just me. Just stay in there. I forgot something. And she like ran in and like grabbed something and left. And I like didn't know what to do. So I just covered myself with my hands.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like, well, what if I wasn't in the shower? What if I had gotten out? She was
Oh my
there.
god.
But that's just how she is.
Yeah. I like my privacy. So that one was tougher for me, but I think you're right. I think like the length of time, you know, but there's something about privacy. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe it's like a childhood thing, but like I always like lock myself in like bathrooms or whatever. And so yeah, like and Lily's at that age now where like she always wants to watch me pee.
Oh,
Like
she's
all the time. Every time I'm like, okay, mom needs to pee. She's like, I'm gonna watch you pee. And I'm like, but
Mhm.
anyway.
Yeah. And
um,
when Molly would like make comments on what was happening in the bathroom, she'd be like, ew. And I'm like, I didn't ask you to be in here. You don't, here's the door.
there's one time where like I'm just sitting there peeing, and then she wanted to like look at my butt or something. Because
Okay.
she like put herself like between the toilet and the wall, and she was like here. And so like I could like feel her body like right next to my, because there wasn't a lot of room, and I was like, this is really uncomfortable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is, and I was like, I was trying to be like super nice, but I was also like, get the F out of
Yeah.
my face. Like um
Oh,
oh man.
kids just don't care. They don't
They
care.
don't. They do not. I mean, I love that about kids, but I'm also like, at the same time, at number 4. So would you rather do all of the house chores or do all of the baby stuff? So change every diaper and prepare all the food and do all the feedings and stuff.
Oh. Okay, wait. So like baby stuff is like diapers and feeding?
Yeah.
I would, okay, as much as I hated diapers, I would have to go with that one because I loved feeding my babies.
Oh,
I loved that part. So
oh.
it would be worth it. And then if my house could just be clean all the time and all I had to do is change diapers for what, like a year and a half or two? No, when it was my kids, it was like 3 years of diapers. I, but my house was magically clean. Yes, I would take that.
The next one is, would you rather have a full-time maid or a personal chef?
Maid, a maid, because my husband's a really good cook. So he cooks a lot for us, which is really great. And it's like stress relief for him. So if he's having a bad day, I'm like, do you want to make dinner? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, I just realized that I haven't been answering these. Whoops.
Oh yeah. So okay. So what did you said you would rather wait, you showering. You would like your privacy for showering.
No, I couldn't. So I couldn't decide. I can't decide. I don't know. I think it depends on the ages too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, right now, like I definitely would rather shop by myself. But yeah, but I mean, I like my privacy when I'm showering or whatever. Like I mean, I've gone so far as to like lock our bedroom door and then go shower in the bathroom. And then like my husband's like knocking. He's like, I just need to pee. And I'm like, oh crap. And then and so we have a little tool that he can like put through the knob to unlock it. So it's like, I
Yeah.
guess I just have to put this like outside somewhere now so that I can get in
Mm-hmm.
here. And I'm like, sorry, it's just an instinctual, I don't know. So that one's a little bit strange for
Yeah.
me, but I would definitely rather have a personal chef. Because I just want someone to like cook healthy things for me, and I don't want to have to think about it. If somebody wants to prepare all the food for my toddler that never knows what she wants,
Mm-hmm.
that's good. I don't know. Oh, and then the do all the house chores or do all the baby stuff. I don't know, because cleaning is such a, like, it's a stress relief thing for me. So like I think I'd still want to like have that. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I don't want to like not do, I don't know. I think I'd rather do all the house chores,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. These are tougher than I thought. Okay, so the next one is free coffee every day or free house cleaning once a week.
Oh, that one's really hard because I drink a lot of coffee. Well, you know what though? I can make my own coffee. And when I make it, and I have a what's it called? I can make my own lattes at home now. I'm so fancy.
Mm.
I bought a little espresso thing. I will make my own coffee and I'll pay for my own coffee. But if I have a person coming and she's like for free and she spends 4 hours or whatever cleaning my house, I'll take that because I think that's a better bargain.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
There's other ways to get caffeine too. So
Yes, I could drink my Coca-Cola. I could drink, is it Mountain Dew? I can't remember it. When I lived in Canada,
you
I
do
think
the do.
my husband loves Mountain Dew. Anytime there's a new flavor, like right now there's like a spicy flavor, he's like a little fangirl. He freaks out. And he's like, look, I got the new
Oh
one.
my God, that's so
Yeah.
funny. Like Taco Bell has the Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah, like he loves that stuff, and I'm just like, okay, like it tastes like Windex to me. It's just
I like Mountain Dew because I don't know, it like kind of tastes like Sprite, but it doesn't have like the ridiculous carbonation. Like I'll put sodas like in a cup with a lot of ice because it kind of gets rid of a lot of the carbonation, and that's how I prefer to drink it. I don't know. I'm one of those weird people that likes flat soda.
yeah. So you
Um,
don't like screw the lid on all the way then when after you open a can of or after you open a bottle of soda.
I still do, but like I don't know, like I'll wait. Like I'll like open
Mhm.
it up and then I'm not immediately gonna pour it into the glass or whatever. I never thought about that actually. Now I'm like, oh, maybe next time I won't screw it all the way. And it'll just be flat soda and it'll be in the fridge, so it'll be cold still.
Yeah. Life hack for Lisa.
Life hack for me. Man, just like you're just saving my life all the time.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let your child pick your outfits for a week or let them do your makeup for a week.
I'm okay. I need to do this because I have a lot of crazy clothes because I am a kindergarten teacher. So I have a lot of wacky things.
Oh my
So
God, I
I
would
think
love to see that. I would love to see a fashion show.
I should actually do that maybe like the last week of school. I think I would do that. And for my job, it's fine if I come in looking like a crazy person because everyone knows, oh, she's the preschool teacher, she's a kindergarten teacher. Of course, if I taught high school, I would do the same thing. Like I really don't care. I'm I'm like Miss Frizzle when I'm like, today we're talking about planets, and she has like a planet on her dress.
That's
I'm like,
amazing.
see over here. I think I should do that. I'm gonna write that down.
You should do that. Man, do it and then take lots of pictures and send them to me. Or we could post them on our Instagram.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
And the thing is like our school is small, and I could tell people like, hey, today I'm just like, no, like Molly is picking out all of my clothes this week, and then the wacky Brittany walks down the hallway. They'll all be like, oh, okay, Molly picked this out.
Okay, so you wouldn't let your children do your makeup then?
No, absolutely not. No. They'd poke. I would be blind. They would like poke me in the eye with eyeliner.
I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, that's a way to get your eye poked out, which is hilarious because Lily actually did like take a chunk out of my eyeball when she was an infant. And so she was like, oh my God. So she was in her walker and I'm sitting there. And then she went to like touch my eye, but she like went really fast with her finger. That hurt so bad. It hurt so I was like on the floor, like rolling around because it hurt so bad. And like she's just an infant. So like it just looked like mommy had to take like a really loud nap. But I was like rolling around, like, oh my God. Like she was like, what's going on? I had to get an emergency appointment at this eye doctor. And they were like, she didn't miss. And I was like, what happened? And the doctor was like, she took a little chunk out of it. And I was like, what? They had to like she had to this doctor like with a Q-tip had to flatten the like some like yeah, like it was like, and she had to put like it's like a contact lens, but they use it as like a band-aid, and she put that over it, and I had to keep it on there for like a week.
That's crazy. I didn't those little fingernails. She must have like
yeah,
like she's Catwoman or something.
They're killer. Yeah, I don't know. And then so yesterday evening, Holly scratched Lily's face by accident, and I told Paula was like, that was like payback. Like she somehow knew. Is it weird that I'm like I was kind of like I felt a little bit of pride after that because I was like, man, when she does something, she does it. Like she does not half-ass anything.
Well, I won't say which one of my children, and this will come up later in our episode. One of my children is having a very difficult time with anger. We're working on it. And the other day at school, before any other students had arrived, she threw her pencil box, which is like one of those plastic pencil boxes you get at like Walmart. Yeah. It was full of crayons and markers and stuff. She threw it so hard, it hit like the part where the ceiling meets the wall, like that corner. It flew like 12 feet.
Oh my God.
And exploded, and crayons and markers like went flying everywhere. I had no time to react or like grab it or anything. And I was just like, first of all, like we can't do that when we're angry. Like someone could get hurt. But on the second hand, I'm like, dude, you've got an arm. Like sign this girl up for softball.
Oh my God. Yeah, like it was weird. Like I was dying because it was hurting so bad, but I was like, damn, like good job. Anyway, so the next one is cook a complicated recipe with your child or make a complicated craft with your child.
Oh, craft all day long. I'll do crafts. I'm the craft girl. I it's fine. I don't care if it comes out wonky. I don't care if there's a glitter and eyeballs all over my floor. Not real eyeballs, like plastic eyeballs. Mm-hmm. I can handle that. I got that.
I think this question should be like, would you rather like a cooking mess or a craft mess? I think is the
no matter what, it will not turn out like the instructions say. Like we did waffles one time at preschool, and those kids put so much flour in there that the waffle maker was like, it looked like a monster. It was like rah. It was cooking the waffles. It just like opened.
Oh my God.
Like, ah! And it was fine, but those waffles were like gigantic.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I'm gonna have to go with craft too. The thing is, like, Lily gets really frustrated though, so I feel like she'd get more frustrated if like it was a craft and there was a part of it that she couldn't do. So I'd have to deal with like more frustration. So it's like, do I want to deal with frustration or like a big goal mess?
And possibly something that's unedible.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think crafts too, because crafting is fun, you know, and if she gets frustrated, that's like a teaching moment. I can be like, okay, like we're frustrated because we can't use scissors yet. That's okay. But yeah, like if she like gets like egg all over my floor, I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
And be like, hey, like you need to get out.
Yeah. We're done here.
Okay, so this one, okay, so these last two are my favorite ones. So number 9, would you rather listen to Baby Shark on repeat every time you're in the car, or the only channel on TV is Blippi 24/7, 365?
Oh, okay. I will take Baby Shark.
The only song on a loop every time you're in the car.
I one time we were driving for 3 hours, and the only song we could listen to was the Jungle Boogie, and it was 3 hours straight. 3 hours. And because Clara would just lose it. Like we tried to get her to go to sleep so we could turn something else on.
Oh my God.
That was all she wanted to listen to. So I've done it. And of course I haven't done it. I only did it one time for 3 hours straight. So like, I don't know. I just Blippi, like maybe it's just like I've seen too much of him and I'm just like over it. I just can't.
Oh, speaking of, so I didn't know this, but yesterday, I guess Paula turned on Blippi on YouTube, and he's like still making videos, like the last one that came out like a few days ago. And so we're watching, and I can't believe I actually like got mad, but I was like, I've never seen this one before. Like, and I like felt like rage because I was like, there's more of them. Like, I was like, ah. And so like, yeah, like he looked at the date and he was like, yeah, this is a few days ago. And I was like, like, you know, and now he has a sidekick. Her name's Mika. It's the Blippi and Mika show or something. I mean, I've never seen her before. So yesterday was like my first, yeah, but she has like the purse with like the orange and blue and stuff. And I was like, okay, like, I'm just like, okay, bro, like you have $40 million. Like, please give his moms a break.
Yeah, just stop. Are we done? Are we done yet?
Like, I'm way too invested in like kids show stuff, but like it's all I do. So, this is all I do. This is my life. Okay, so the last one, and this one's a big one. Would you rather step on Legos every time you get out of bed, or every diaper change is a blowout?
I feel like, okay, both of those are terrible. See, my kids don't play with Legos. They have what are they called? Those little Shopkin things, and they're just like Legos because I'm always stepping on them, and I'm like, oh, they hurt so bad. But I feel like I would have to say stepping on Legos because it only lasts for a second, and it would wake you up. I mean, you'd be like, boom, awake.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. I again have been forgetting to answer these because I like go off tangents off of what you're saying, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't answer it. So Baby Shark or Blippi, I don't see, because if it's on TV and like that's the only thing on TV, I feel like you could like do something while it's playing, so like that's okay. But then I also wouldn't have any TV to watch for myself
Mm-hmm.
ever. But then like when you're in the car, you're like stuck
Yeah.
driving. And so I think that I'd rather just Blippi 24/7, 365,
Mm-hmm.
because at least I can like do other things while the TV's on and I don't have to whatever. But I mean, it would be really sad for me because I'm like, but I want to watch like true crime documentaries.
Yeah, I know. Unless Blippi like has a true crime series, that would be.
Hey, so if anybody that like knows any Blippi people is listening, or like Blippi's people or whatever, if we say Blippi enough times, maybe like the internet will be like, hey, I think they want to talk to you.
Maybe he can have like a little like not a microscope, what do they call it? A magnifying glass, and like he can go around and like solve puzzles, but it's actually this is so morbid. It's actually a murder.
Oh my God.
And he like they can have like the chalk outline and we can talk about colors.
Or like they
Oh,
should have like a show. It's like they're like kid crimes. Like, I don't know, like who stole the peanut butter and jelly or something. I think that'd be super cool.
yeah.
Instead of this just random, like, what is this that I'm looking at? Huh, what?
Mhm.
Like it would have like a story and a plot and we'd follow it. I'm down for true crime Blippi. I like it.
Make it happen, internet. Make it happen.
Exactly. Let's make it happen. Yeah. I'm telling you, if we say Blippi enough times, like they'll probably hear it. Blippi, 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 Blippi. Today my phone's gonna be like, did you want to watch Blippi? And be like, no.
I know I should take my phone battery out because my phone's right here. Like, shh, don't listen.
Oh my God. For like the rest of forever, my phone's gonna be like, did you want to watch Blippi? No. No, I don't. Okay, well, that was a fun game.
And I hope you guys played along. The
Yeah.
listeners.
And you should totally like let us know on our Instagram or on our Facebook or something what are the things that you'd rather do. Should I post? Maybe I'll make like a graphic with them or something.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
People
Yay.
can click on it and decide what they would do and
Yay.
why.
Mother's Day.
So we'll see you over on Instagram or Facebook. Let us know what you would choose because I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, me too. Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.